No flares, no Earth-facing filament eruptions, just a few coronal holes. The solar wind stream is easing back to ambient quiet levels right now, along with geomagnetic conditions, as we await the streams from those openings. We're heading right over to Malaysia for a geo event. Tidal waves smashed the northern coastal area, causing evacuations and destroying homes. Luckily, most even had time to gather critical items before their exodus. Let's ease into the science news with a very, very bright place to be. When you've got 3 stars and you orbit one at extremely small distance, you're going to need those sleeping masks covering your eyes to get any semblance of dark. A new survey of red dwarf stars tells us a lot about what's hiding in the dark in the nearby galaxy. Folks, it's not just our solar system that's surrounded by these. We cannot see cold dwarf stars if they are far away, but this density here around us is the true density of the entire galaxy, which only begins to give you an idea of exactly how much they are missing in their models. Now remember, there are even more rogue planets than there are dwarf stars. Brain explosion. Oh, sorry, that's a magnetar explosion. They have identified a gamma signature from a nearby galaxy. It was a tremendous spike in photon energy, and they have determined that its spread is due to how the eruption shockwave material exited the star and interacted with the surrounding medium. This caused a dispersion of the signals, and that is actually what allowed them to realize it firmly fit their magnetar burst model for short gamma bursts, rather than any other. Now, where's my climate axe? #1 science journal on Earth, reporting what we've been waiting for almost a decade. You melt the polar ice, you're going to trigger an ice age. We've seen over 20 papers on this truth riding with the North, but this is only the 3rd or 4th on the South, and those didn't come from the journal Nature. Folks, that movie The Day After Tomorrow was too fast. It takes more than a week, but it's real. The finish line of global warming is an ice age. End of story. Up next, know all those people who neglected forest management and controlled burns to try to save the environment? Oops. Yes, as we've seen again dozens of times.